Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm CJ, or some of you call me He Says I'm Cute, or He Says. It's great to have everybody here this week. Let's see, hey Peter, hey Russell, hey Roro, hey Sam, I hope you guys are having a great week. Hey Mace, hey Sid, hey Khalees. Hope everybody is doing well. Hey Boop. Hey Lupe. Was trying to get a few surprises worked in, but you didn't want to load. Sorry. But we'll go over them. Hey Chaos. Hope everybody's having a good week. Hopefully this week will go better than last. I have no idea what ended up happening, and kid craziness, slight emergency there, but glad to be back this week. I am getting close. I've been sending trucks today. I'm going to send trucks in stream today, and we're going to talk about, if you guys have seen some of the trailers that are up, and talk about the event for tomorrow, making sure you guys are prepped, ready to go. It's kind of a big XP day tomorrow, so between today and tomorrow, I should hit 95 easily. Hopefully you guys will be able to level up. And tomorrow happens to be Friday the 13th. Actually, it is the pet event tomorrow, Sam. It's actually Friday the 13th already in some places. Hey, Sue. Oh, yeah, sleep well, Miss. I know you are... That's late for you. Hey, Jan. So, you guys, there's so much going on. I am so happy. I'm not a big truck sender. I actually still haven't gotten my 30 trucks in under 30 minutes. I'm not going for it live tonight because I'm not that prepped. But I did prep a full board before tonight. And I've got to say, sending some of the trucks, like this is a double XP order here. Just got 2 apple jams. Where's the coin? It's low. I just really am surprised by that. Even for the bars up here, I mean, I'm getting a voucher, so I'm going to send that one. And I'll send this one. It's decent, but the numbers, the balance seems a little off on truck orders right now. I don't know if anybody else has seen that. Peter, this month is flying by. We're, nearly halfway through. Tomorrow being Friday the 13th. Got a couple more days till we're halfway through the month. And we have so much going on in November. I do like the Christmas theme that we did last year. This is what mine has kind of looked like all day to Sam. So this is, I actually saw, and we'll go visit, saw a house that did a wonderful job mixing and matching the Halloween theme. I believe I'm friends with her. We'll pull up the friends book and see. I do like the Halloween theme. It's one of my favorites. Then Christmas, we had the Christmas house last year for the first time, and I really, really liked that one. And I'm hoping they'll do another one. I may not remember what her... No idea. Okay. Here you go. This is Janet. She did a mix. So I don't have a lot of house options. Hey, Tanya. I am ready. Hey, Carol. I am so excited for this. I don't have... Hey, Tammy. I don't have a lot of the house options. So it's really nice to see some of these higher level players who can afford to have the different house options blend them. I saw this. She posted it to my Facebook post. And I was like, oh, I never would have thought to blend more so. I've always stuck with like, this is the Halloween. And when it comes to the seasonal, I really like the Christmas house we have. But I love this option for Halloween because it does kind of look like somebody decorated their Halloween house. Their house for Halloween. So, and I'm excited to see so many people's Christmas or Halloween decorations, and then hopefully we'll have more for Christmas. Hey, Neon. So, Neon, question: How are your points? Because my coins, they're kind of hit and miss. I get a few that aren't bad, like this one. It's not terrible. But I have seen some that have been absolutely horrible for coinage. I mean, we're talking 7 bars here, and I'm getting 1,100 coins. So it seems a little off for me for the balance there. And I know the Heyday team said they're working on different balances and they're trying things, but it doesn't. You're right, Russell. Everything seems just a bit off. Oh, I need more top hats. Yay. I sent a lot of trucks today. And it's probably one of the higher amounts, but I cannot. Okay, so that's not terrible, I guess, depending on how many it asked for. But I was like, well, we'll send some trucks while we're doing this. We're talking. Hey, Doris. Have you guys seen the Facebook story and post or the YouTube post from Heyday the Trailers? Because they are... this one isn't even worth it. It takes so long to produce these to begin with. 4 hours. I mean, doubled coin isn't even 1,000. It makes it hard. I mean, the eggplant's not too bad. The fries, cornbread isn't. But 2 jams, this is... Hey, Cindy. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the Heyday's trailers, there's a short. One's a short. It's been posted. It was a story with a little bit of extra. It's on their Facebook, the X, and YouTube shorts. And then you've got... it went up originally as Heyday Kitchen. They've renamed it though Heyday Hatch, and they've posted up posters. One of farming with a picture of Greg sticking his head out the barn, and then one the egg with just an egg. It actually it can pull up pictures. Oh, did you turn on the bell? You may have to reset the bell, Cindy. You just may have to reset it. Oh, that's not bad, Nan. Especially for your level. I am really... okay, let's see here. And then you may just have to hit the bell. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. Okay. I am going to grab real quick the Heyday video links for you guys. Because they were just absolutely wonderful. Okay. This is the first one. This is the short that they did. So this is the Heyday trailer short link. And then I'm also okay. And then Heyday Hatch. Let me grab that link. I want to pin this up for you guys so that you can see them. They're really short. They're both real short. I think about 10-15 seconds a piece. And okay, so we should be able to pin this to the top and message. Okay, there's the those are both the links. Start with the short and then the second one. They're in the order that you should watch them. And I know some of you guys may leave, watch them. Please come back. Don't forget to hit the like button on my video, those videos. We can discuss the trailers. As far as I know, we've had events usually, or themes released on Monday during maintenance. We've had a Wednesday theme release, but tomorrow is Friday the 13th. And it is a Friday the 13th in October. And these trailers make me wonder two things. One, could we see a Friday release for Friday the 13th? Let's see. So, Doris, as far as I have heard that they are still working on it. They have been collecting they have been they've been collecting in the main Heyday server the farm tags for farms that could not participate. Hey, cute kitty. And so if you were one that could not participate during the event, they would like the farm tag so you can get to the bottom of it. But I have not heard, hey Cole, I have not heard that it's actually fixed. Now, here's where my hope is. That tomorrow we will see the release of the event without a maintenance, the new themes. Like, I really hope we will see that one's not bad. Let's send that. We can make another one of these. That we'll see maybe a surprise. Friday the 13th of Halloween. They're going to give us Halloween deco. We're going to get the theme on a Friday. They're going to break all the rules and surprise us. We've all been wanting it. However, we've had an event problem. The theme usually takes some maintenance to release. I'm going to go with likelihood is Monday at the earliest we're seeing Halloween. It tends to be around that time frame when it gets released. Except for last year where they did release it early. We got 3 weeks of Halloween. And I went back and checked that. So I am not counting on anything for sure. Nothing's been released. We have the event that needs to be fixed. I don't know if they've got it in place where Monday they can do a maintenance and a small patch and it's going to go and fix it. Cute kitty you were. So I bet Friday the 13th are special for you. I am not a big horror film, scary, don't like to be scared. I know it's so low, isn't it, Neon? This just really drives me nuts. But I like that it's for vouchers. These are just so bad. What they're asking for. I mean, we're looking at 2 jams. This one's better than it was, but I mean, even this is like, what? Oh, but it trying. And I've thankfully upgraded all of my personal trains. This is fully upgraded. That is fully upgraded. So I don't have to worry much there for bars. And I'm doing pretty good on my jewelers. You guys, okay, I need some more necklaces. Okay, but I've watched those trailers. Hey, Ray! And I really, they are doing a really good job with these, ads, these shorts. I am really hoping we get some of the deco, at least, even if we're not getting the full Halloween theme tomorrow. Maybe we could just get some of the deco starting to come out. So I know a lot of you who are already decorating and getting ready for Halloween, but you can only use what you have. And for me, I don't decorate on this farm. And I probably will steal my youngest farms because he's cut down a bunch of trees to maybe possibly decorate. But he doesn't have a lot of money and he's behind on machines, so decorating isn't the best there. Oh no, no more fishing events. Hey Sam. The fishing event really does bother me, but we don't know the scale to which how many farmers were affected. I can have seen what So, Joris, I think the problem is we don't know the full scope of, hey Rosemary, of how many players were affected. And we won't even say players. How many farms were affected by the inability to play the event, the fishing event. But then when you look at where we were, would we have made the 40,000 pounds that we needed based off of those? I think the other issue really has to do with we should have been at like 180,000, no more than, or 180 million, maybe 200 million. But you guys, we haven't. There was a fishing event last weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It was for this really cute, we can go to Greg's deco. Did they take it down? No, here it is. For this deco right here in Greg's, this puppy deco. And it was very cute. Do I think that they should have compensated us given that there was an issue? Yeah, I think there should have been some kind of an allowance, some kind of thing, you know, maybe even bringing the deco out for diamonds, which isn't fair to free-to-play players. Doing something once they, you know, acknowledged that there was an issue that could have prevented this would have been nice. A lot of people did a lot of fishing. But I don't know how many people were affected. And that's where the compensation part, they're kind of in that gray area. Because I don't even know if they know fully how many people were affected. So, if we were saying only like 40 farms were affected, there's no way we would have made it whatsoever anyway. If we had maybe a couple of thousand farms, then there's a chance we could have made it. I do know some of the big fishing people weren't on the leaderboard this time, and that could have been a reason for it. Like, okay, that would have added to it, but how much of a difference? Yeah. Jen, so Gizmo Spike, she fished 2 streams where she did fishing. I did mine. I got my vouchers, which I enjoyed, but I mean, I think part of it is there's just not as many people playing the events. Then there was people who couldn't play the events, and they need to adjust the number, and they need to fix whatever's going on with the events. Thankfully, I wasn't affected, but I've seen players, I've had people reach out who were. I know Ricky did before he left, and there wasn't a ton reported at that time. It seemed to have gotten worse. I just don't know what the right answer is. I will also Did we end up getting the sandy sheet? It's going to be in my storage if we... I think we did. Did we? Yeah. So we got the sandy sheet, but we didn't do that for... It took us a long time to get it back. And I think it was a lower event total. We need to have some... We need balance is a nice word that they're throwing around. And I'm not saying throwing around. So I do think they're looking at balance. But I just wish it was occurring a little bit faster. That we are getting our chances with some of these. And the worst part is there's 3 more decos on Greg's farm that kind of go in line. Well, okay. That'd be my other complaint about fishing, Rosemary. Fishing events are hard for the community for the fact that unless you are in a hood where you have somebody like Retta, Jen, a boat player who has a ton of extra vouchers and a ton of the ability to make and then donate all of those vouchers down to players, then it's hard for lower levels. I don't have enough vouchers to get all of my pets. Especially the purple. Purple is my rare voucher. Okay? So if we look at my pets, which is one of the things that I was hoping to be able to get into. So I haven't bought either of my 2 guinea pig houses. And then if we go into animals, I'm still missing 2 cats. Now, I believe I have enough vouchers to get the 2 cats. Do not have enough to get the guinea pigs. I could get 1 type of guinea pig, I think, and that'd be it. I'm not going to use my colored vouchers to make lures as much as I loved that deco. And no offense to anybody. I wasn't using them. Okay, wait. Russell, we have the option to request lures in the hood. So if you didn't know that, I did. I requested them. And it was very helpful for me. The vouchers, I don't know if I would love to see that, but I don't know if they will. What I'd love to see is some more attention to the events. Hey, Chris. So glad you can make it. I don't mind. I would not mind the vouchers being able to be donated. Because you're going to have hoods. I think it's just people I think possibly they're worried that it would get abused. But with some of the events we're having, besides fishing, if we keep having the reward road. So the birthday event, the color event, the I'm gonna get that because it's got that. Let's go make some broccoli pasta. Gotta make some of that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Expand that out. Okay. It would be really, yeah. So it'd be limited. It'd have to be through the HUD request. And I think there are HUDs that already complain that people come in, they request a lot, and they leave, but you don't have to fill them. They do expire after so much time. But the vouchers would be nice because what if you're in a HUD, you send boats on your main, that's where you spend your money, and then, like, let's use Rida. Let's say he wants to do the reward event, road thing, whatever we want to call it, on a support farm. Rida could donate over a course of time enough of the colored vouchers to be able to buy some of the pets that are required for the event road on the support farm. Or we could have, that would really help out players. Because not everybody is great at sending boats, or they have a rarity like me. And no matter how many boats it seems to send, I can't get enough purples. Oh, you are fine, Jess. I hope you're having a good dinner. It would be nice. We have, but also it'd be nice if, here they tell us there are 5 easier boats, and you're getting 2 for $25. So this is a really good deal if you need vouchers, boosters or booster holders. Because I don't need easier boats per se. I have plenty of those. But if we're going to have a booster boat event, then, or even trucks, buying this is a good placeholder. This one bothers me. 5-star fishing boosters. There is a selection of 5-star. Where is the little info or the dice that tells you what the population is of what I'm going to get? Exactly, Russell. Where did that button go? I don't mind the title on this boat one here because it tells me I'm getting 2 5-star boosters. That means -3. Oh, Jess. After having just recently lost someone like that, I'm sorry. I am sure the passing day cannot be hard. The title would be fine. This one, you know what it is because you see there's no mistaking XP booster, Queen booster, Tom booster. Waste of 130 diamonds. You're paying the same price, so you're getting the boosters for free. If you need a small amount of diamonds, that's the way to go. This fishing booster, though, could be heavier weight. It could be faster time for your fishing spots. It could be faster time for the lobster pool. It could be faster time for the docks. You don't even know. You don't even know what your chances are of getting what. 2 for $25 is a good price. But I don't want that. I don't want to buy them at random. Okay, so my changed throughout the day. When I logged in this morning, I woke up for Daisy's stream. She streamed at 4:45 Eastern time. I woke up about an hour earlier than that, even though I didn't have my alarm set till later, till about half an hour earlier. Lots of hugs for you, Jess. And DMs are open if you need anything. Or want to talk. Yeah, so 4:45 a.m. this morning, Eastern time, she streamed. And I did not have this many offers, and then I went back. Of course, the special offer pops up. This special offer is how I know that they could be offering us those 30% off diamond packs. Or, and at the same thing that we would get on the side, but it could be done as a special offer in the offer shop that's personalized to us, because this is personalized. So is the barn or silo instant upgrades. Those are personalized to your farm. The 30% off can go right where that offer is. It drives me nuts. Those are my weekly deals. I'm not spending that much, even though I really need the puzzle pieces. I've done all mine. I'm not getting another saw I don't need, just to find out what my ad watched free is. This one popped up probably about 4 hours after Daisy's stream. I know we're not likely to see the 30% offers again. I really think we should. I think K-Day's missing a great opportunity there. But sometimes, if you guys aren't seeing offers here, if you go to your town, go to Greg's, go to the valley, go to fishing, it'll go to another person's farm. Sometimes it'll trigger them to come up. So you can trigger some of the offers. When everybody seemed to have the 210 diamond offer last Friday for fishing. I didn't have it until I went into the fishing. There's definitely a little bit of some hiccups there. But so if I come in here, I can check and see. I got another valley spin. That's great. I can see if one pops up. I want to show you guys my book, because I've done puzzle pieces, as you can see. They popped in. So this one's at 25 now. That's my next one. But I have the yellow cheetah. I'm at 28 on my white fox, which I'm not complaining about because I really want the white fox. But I have quite a few to the walrus. I have one's going to my meerkat. And one's going to my blue penguin. Actively going to the new ones. So it's funny to be like, oh, how many do you have towards the blue penguin? I shouldn't have any, because that should be locked for me. So technically, I have oh, that's not what I wanted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 farms right now that I'm got. One's a new one that I was saving for an event 4 that I more actively play, but mainly have been focusing on this farm. Haven't been playing the kids' farms for them as much. I did the event, the last the moon cake on the kids event on theirs, but that was really the last time I played theirs. And I'll use them to run like Tom, but I don't actively play them all the time. Because they don't always need, because they're behind on machines and they need work. But I'm really trying to get this one leveled up to 100 of level, or 100 right now. So I've kind of changed. Cool, most of us don't spend as much. And I think it's a shame. I bought one of the new Diamond Deco packs. I know I've got 63,500 left on this, and then 5 more full levels to go. So I'm really hoping maybe by the end of the year. Tomorrow, lots of XP to be given. You guys make sure you've got bacon. If you have Rose and have her going. When we went into my sanctuary, if you didn't notice, these are fed. But because I haven't woken them up, I'm okay. I'm hoping the zebra will go to sleep. That is awake here soon. You can feed them every 10 hours. So if you get up right away when the event starts or real soon, you can get at least 2 feedings of the sanctuary animals. If you don't have any pets, go with either the horses or the donkeys. The reason I'm saying those 2 to start with, they're the higher end of XP per pet. The donkey gives you every hour you can feed them. If you have all 6, it's like 540 without a booster. I don't run my XP boosters the way I should. I am horrible at using them. I have so many. I may use them tomorrow because they're 12 hours long. I'll be able to get 2 feedings if I activate it and then feed all of my pets. Then I'll be able to... tomorrow is the 2-time XP pet event. So the event tomorrow, if you don't have anything, donkeys go every hour. So it's 540 if you get all of them every hour. If you go for the horses, quite a few of them are they're 60, 80, 100, but you can only feed them every 6 hours. Just like the bunnies, and for every, I believe it's 6 pets that you feed, you get 1 to 2 rewards. So I wasn't planning to feed them in stream, but I have, let's see, I have time. So if we look At my horses, I've got we've got 12. You can see I just got 4 expansion materials for feeding just my horses. So think about how many you'll get if you stay on top of them tomorrow, and that's on top of the XP I'll get. Because at 6,350, I've already dropped down just 1,000 in feeding my pets. Right there in just my horses. Tomorrow that's 2,000. I would drop down just in the horses. And that's every 6 hours. So you'll be able to feed them at least 3 times. And if you're using a 5-star XP bonus, you get 2 feedings. It'll be very close, but you should be able to get 2 feedings out of it. That's a lot of XP that you'll be able to get. So you're looking just, let's say, the donkeys, because I know I'm offhand, is 540. You get half that, so you'd get 540 plus the 270, the 50% booster. So every hour you could get 810 XP points with a booster going tomorrow. So the pets pay off. Just like the town pays off, it has a return, the pets have a return. So you're getting something, and if you think about it, that's 8. So I got 32 diamonds worth of rewards for feeding my pets. So I saved a good chunk there. And I'm glad to see that they're enticing players to use the pets. My only thing is that maybe you just don't like the pets. Maybe you don't want all the pets on the farm. You know, you like the horses, or there's still some flexibility. You don't have to have every pet on your farm, but you can go, Chris, I know yours got deleted. I don't know which one's out. Okay, yeah. If you can go to a farm, if you're one who cuts down trees, and you come in the way Chris has hers mixed in here, it's not over the top in your face. It kind of blends in. You don't have to look like you have a ton of them on the farm. It doesn't look too out of place. And the horses really look good on the farm. Donkeys are quite common on farms. We had a miniature donkey on my papa's farm growing up until he passed. Really? Some of these just aren't worth it. That's not terrible for just tomatoes, and I can grow them overnight. Jeez. That one's not bad. Ugh. These are just slightly off. I hope to see a little bit more of the adjustments, the balances, as they come. Is anybody else having these issues with trucks? Like, are your numbers just off for what it seems? I've gone back and I've looked at some of the trucks that Phoebe and Ricky and Jen have sent in the past for coins, and it definitely feels like it's different. I'm also really curious for Saturday to come, and I don't know which one I prefer. 3-time random crop I like. I wish I would know ahead of time what crop I was getting, but it gives me a chance, even if it takes part of my fields away for 6 hours. It's only a small part because I'm getting the 3-time. We don't know in reality what the... Oh, Russell, you didn't have to. Thank you. Russell's moving up fast. That was very kind, Russell. I would have grown him overnight. So my bet is 3 times crop, even though the event board had said 20% off the production time. What we get in-game doesn't even have the events. Well, it does in the corner, but actually, can we see last week's events? So, it's the same picture every week, you guys. So it doesn't help us with the... So it just says the words, and it just says crop booster event. All of them. Doesn't tell us if it's 20, doesn't tell if it's 3 times. Haven't seen a clarification. Support did not answer my message when I asked them. I am really hoping... I'm torn. 20% off means weeding would be amazing for all of us. Really would be. And if you don't have wheat bundles made enough to feed all of your animals a few times, be working on planting your carrots, your wheat, make those wheat bundles overnight tonight, max out your slots, find a wheat bundle dealer. They're hard to find in the paper. If you need to make money, like Jess doesn't have the pets. If she doesn't want to, tomorrow's a good time to make or to sell carrots in the paper to your friends. Bacon, milk, that's extra. Those are good money makers. And then wheat bundles would be a good money maker for you too. Depending on your sanctuary animal situation, that would be another one. Is anybody else super excited by the trailers though? I mean, I am utterly excited. I wish I put that much interest into the game. That's where I'm a little put off. But I'm hoping they blow us out of the water with whatever is coming. You know, are we going to... I was talking to another Dutch, I believe. Please, Sam or Chris or Russell said, Raph, I believe, is a Dutch content creator, not an official one. He makes some videos. He has started doing a few English. We were both wondering and hoping that this doesn't mean we are getting a version of the holly or the eggs for Halloween. But you guys have heard me speculate even last month that we had these festivals coming up, and they call them festivals the October Festival and the Mooncake Festival, that there was a Russell knows exactly where I'm going. That there is a chance. Nighthawk did a stream earlier today. It was in Dutch. I could not understand it. But he did stream earlier today. It was his first stream in a while, but he did do a stream. I did not watch all of it. I'll go back and watch it once it's uploaded and I can do the English subtitles. But I'm sure it was interesting. I'm excited to see what he speculates with the trailers. If you follow me on Facebook, I shared from Miss Shalinda a really cool game that she is playing on her through her Facebook page for her followers. You get some in-game rewards. She's giving away some products, I believe. And it's not a game that I was quite familiar with in the presentation, but reading it, it's really fun. I'm not going to spoil what the game is because I shared it on my Facebook page so you can see it if you want to. She makes wonderful content as well. She is I think it's I want to say it's Brazilian content creator. And I understand some of it. It's not necessarily one of my preferred languages that I have graded. So I watch a lot in replays. But I love the game she's playing. And she has English going on there as well. So you guys can find that and participate. Portuguese. Thank you, Cute Kitty. I did not want to say the wrong language. It's beautiful to listen to her speak. Okay, so I don't know why Peter I think you were trying to post a link. Supercell is launching a beta of a new game. It actually looks really cool, you guys. I will grab you the hold on. Let me see if I can grab the link for it. I know I have it in here. You guys, hold on. So it is just a beta test. I am I signed up for it. It looks interesting. You get to fight some monsters. If you go to the Supercell Facebook page or X page, is that what we call Twitter now? We used to be Twitter page. Supercell has it. Ricky shared it. Shrimmer shared it. Clash of Clans shared it from their page. I believe Brawl Stars shared it. It falls a little bit more in the style of the artwork from Clash of Brawl Stars, not Heyday, but they have this new beta test coming out. They have, if you are Canadian, Clash of Clans is available for testing on Google Play Store computers. So, like your Chromebooks. If you can get Google Play Store on your device, on your computer, but it's, from my understanding, it's only available as a soft launch testing for Canadians for the Clash of Clans on PC. And then Brawl Stars will let you make your own customized Supercell ID pin for profile pictures. And I shared that link. It was on hold on, let me see if I can, because let me see if I can get it off of Ricky's page. I did not. Let's see. Oh, Canada, Chile, and Singapore are all doing the Clash of Clans launch. And then if you would like your Supercell ID pin maker, it's Brawl Stars only. I have the link here for that. You do have to sign into your Supercell ID to use the pin maker. I haven't finished trying it, Peter. I was trying it, but I couldn't find one that was like exactly fitting for me. My youngest and his cousin have started to want to play Brawl Stars, and I haven't quite gotten there. I'm not sure about it. I guess I need to check it out more than some of the videos that I've watched and followed with some of the content creators there, but there is a pin for that, and I believe it changes your Supercell ID picture. It gives you some customizable options there. Oh yeah, the peanut butter and Marmite, I'm not sure how I feel about that one either. But I've also never tried Marmite. To me, it's very salty. And the texture is a little different to feel. I've had it offered by a family member who was visiting, and I couldn't get past the kind of feel and salty ness of it. Hey, Angie. So Marmite is like Vegemite, yes. From my understanding, at least. Angie, pinned at the top are the 2 trailers for the Halloween, the Heyday movies. They are super fun and intriguing. I'm really hoping that I'm not right and it's not meaning we're getting a machine like we did at Christmas and Easter. However, at the same time, you guys, I'm kind of curious to see what they do with that machine for Halloween. Would we get just pumpkins? Would every thing we make be like a pumpkin, or would we do candy? And the only reason why I'm kind of leaning towards a machine versus the event road is yesterday originally the video went up as under Heyday Kitchen. And I was like, oh. So maybe we're doing like a candy, like a different, hey HDL, different candy for it. Pumpkins take a while to grow, but they're so cute, and so many of us grow them at Halloween time because they change their face. They have the face on them. Yeah, I mean, so I'm wondering if we're not going to get, maybe some like special Halloweenish food or candy, or even the jack-o'-lanterns, because you could use like the tomato juice as like a fake blood. Maybe we'll have to produce even some costumes or mix. Maybe we'll get like a jack-o'-lantern as one, a candy as one, and then maybe like an outfit. And it won't make sense to us, but maybe they'll be like the gray shirt and tomato juice, and we're making him into a zombie. I have so many different ideas that it could potentially be in my head. But at the same time, I kind of was hoping we'd get the event road again. I know it's hard and they've been working on it, but it's easier for everybody because everybody can play no matter the level. And one of the problems I've had with the machine events is it's been boats only. And when you look at just boats, you're limiting the level of player, which means your player level has to be 17 or above. And at 17, you usually only have one of those items in the machine to make. And they do a fairly good job of keeping it. I think our highest level was it 49 last time? Or was it? I'd have to go look. Did we have 4 last time? I have to go back in my notes and check. I wonder if Wiki has it really quick that I could pull it up. let's do the gift wrapping station. Pull that up on. So we had 4. So we went up to level 70 with the gift wrapping. So we had 17, 24, 43, 70. So for the gift wrapping. And that just limits some of the players. What did they call the Easter one? Easter egg maker. Okay. And that one was better because you had to be at least... You had to be 17, 25, 43, 54. So that included more players. But I think it is limiting to people. It does. Because during that time, you can't have an XP boosting event for boats. Because you're only looking at 6 crates, maybe 4, that can get boosted. And then the XP for the overall one. But the problem is the way it's coded. From my experience, this is my guess, is it would also then double the holly or the eggs or whatever we're calling the currency that takes over the XP spot for the event. So we wouldn't get any kind of XP for that. And then you really are like you have to do boats whether you like them or not. The time is a factor. It's very expensive to upgrade the machines. It's not like we just get a Maggie design that changes it to say, okay, we do this. It's not the same machine every time. They can't even guarantee that we can keep the machine would it come back. So if they would do one this Christmas, we can't guarantee we're getting the gift wrapping machine again, and it's going to be expanded or mastered to the level you had it before. If they could fix those things, which potentially they could with the new UI, I think. I can't guarantee. It's all coding that they keep secretive. Then I'd have a little bit less concern. But it does limit the number of players. Yes, it motivates players to increase the levels, but we have a coin crunch. The egg was better because it still kept you below the coin crunch. But if we're not getting the paper fixed, then so HDL, they haven't fully released the reveal. I wonder if tomorrow, being Friday the 13th, we'll get the full information. It's also Friday, which is the first day content creators can potentially give us the, should they choose. And it is their choice. They don't have to give us the events, but it is their choice. So it's the first day we potentially could know the events for next week. So could they be giving us a video or information, a full trailer from them? There's definitely something coming that has to do with Halloween. I think Halloween season is going to be really outstanding from those little trailers. I still can't quite put it together. My gut tells me that we are going to be getting the machine again. Hey, Raina. I just don't know if that's right. Maybe we'll be getting... Russell may be the only person here that remembers the community events where you made so much of certain items and donated them. Russell, do you remember those? We had I think carrot or pumpkin pie at one point. And there you had to the community had to make so many of those, and then so many of a different item. I forget what it was. It was back when it was the first version of community events that I remember in my head. And then they kind of went away for what we have as global events now. And we haven't really seen anything. Maybe they're going to bring something like that back. That would be so cool. Because then if you participate and you met the threshold, which was easier in my opinion, from what I remember. So granted, you guys, this is before I took my break. The pumpkin pie one is the last one I did before I took a break from playing Hayday and before I returned. And I liked the event. I think the event has a lot of potential to come back. If we made so much of pumpkin pie, I don't know that we would do that for Halloween, but even Thanksgiving we did so much pumpkin pie or so much of something else, then each of the thresholds kind of gave us a reward the way the event festival road thingy, whatever we want to call it, the Oktoberfest, the summer colors, the moon pie did. Then we're still doing something as a community. We're still doing a certain thing. Still have to hit a threshold. But man, a lot of us old players would love to see some of those come back. And that would be such a cool thing to bring back for maybe in a little bit of a revamped way or something. But these trailers, I have no idea what they mean. And the possibilities have me so excited. We could have an egg dish. Maybe we're collecting so many eggs. And when Halloween season comes, you guys don't forget about the ghosts that'll be in this fishing area. I will post a link on my Facebook page. It'll get shared through Discord. I'll make sure I'm sharing it in the streams I'm in. Anyone that I'm allowed to share it with, it's the same one that you can use during Christmas and the New Year's when they come for the fireworks and the present here. But I hope we're getting Greg's calendar for for Halloween. I'm hoping that I love the Maggie houses. They're so expensive. And we won't have a lot of time to go back through. Actually, we won't have time to have Maggie come back. Well, we would. Okay. So if they offered only once, and once only, we could have each 3 designs the past 2 years and the new one come in before Halloween's technically over with. But they would have to announce that this weekend for Monday for Maggie's return. So if we had the first Halloween house, which is what I have up now, come back on the 16th with the release. Then we can have the 25th be the release of last year's, and then the 30th be a release of this year's. However, I don't know if we're going to get that or not. I am really torn, and I'm only torn because if I buy more pets for tomorrow, like if I get the missing cats that I have or that I need, I'm basically out of purple vouchers. And I went back and I looked at the cost of Maggie's designs for the last 2 Halloweens, and they've included purple vouchers. So then I have to worry about, will I have enough purple vouchers by the time it's released if we get a new one? Or do I not buy the pet? Which I've opted for not buying pets in hopes of having enough vouchers before we get a new one. But they're very expensive. And at some point, if they keep going, how are new players going to get the old Maggie designs if we have a short Halloween season? And technically, if they enable it Monday, it's 3 weeks because Halloween isn't until Tuesday in the US. I don't think that they would end it on Halloween. What would be Halloween, Halloween for, like, that's awkward timing. So I think we would get 3 weeks of it. I think it'll go into the beginning of November if they're going to do 3 weeks and they give it to us Monday. But it's still, it feels a little tight. And it's not like last year where we got the Maggie house offer 2 different times, because we have 3. If we get a new one, we'll have 3 Maggie houses. So that means a lot of money for new players, a lot of vouchers for new players, a lot of diamonds for new players to be able to get all 3 of them if they don't have them and they want them. So I'm really hoping they're rethinking Okay, so like Cindy, yeah, if you if you only started with last year, then you have the year before for getting the house. This house. You wouldn't have necessarily this house. Maybe you do. Which the new fence does take after the it reminds me of the hay bale in this here, but so Cindy, if that's the case, that's not fair for you. I nearly wiped out. Like, I chose not to get a machine and end up an extra machine behind to be able to get Maggie last year. That's hard on players with some of the things we've had going on. And I hope they take that into consideration and they kind of adjust that. And I understand that, like, for higher level players, that's cheap for the coin. And I understand at the same time, the 10th birthday, we can't measure against birthday because, let's say, that's them rewarding us for playing and keeping the game alive for that many years. They're giving back. But why not meet somewhere in the middle? Find that balance. The Maggie house doesn't have to cost $650,000 like it did. I actually think that's what this year's birthday cost was, $650 total for the house and the truck and the roadside stand. It was expensive. And I appreciate the 75% off, but I had to pay a couple purple vouchers to re-enable the house and the truck and the roadside shop, even though I had already bought it. So I'm really hoping that I think Angie, they'll offer that. I do wish that they would offer that you weren't limited to just one. Or they would offer a comparable pack for hire, especially if they're offering, like Maggie, let's say Maggie, I think she needed 60 diamonds for the last house we had. You're getting 100 there, that gives you 40 extra, but think about all the Halloween deco we get that costs diamonds. We would need a higher pack at roughly the same price percentage. I would love to see them offer a few different ones. So the 100 for 99 cents is great. I tend to buy that on all of my lower level farms that I'm not buying a farm pass on. And then, because that takes away the ads for the movie tickets, which I have had no luck with. I see everybody getting tractors but me and Ricky. Then we've got, I would love to see, I wasn't exactly thrilled. It wasn't like the worst deal in the world for the new Diamond Deco packs. And if you thought about you're paying for the diamonds, not the deco, that's a bonus free. Yes, you're getting something free from it. But there's a harder mentality for me, at least, to spend there versus spending. It's still, for me, I would rather spend the trunk in the Supercell store and then buy the deco for diamonds because I'm getting a better deal. But it's still not the same. Congratulations, Doris. I'm so happy for everybody who is getting the tractors. I'm just jealous because I haven't gotten it. I do want to get it. Ugh. I am hoping we see some. Russell, I'm not surprised by the fact that you have 2. You get lucky. I am really hoping I don't do the tickets on my lowest 2 farms, and so my kids don't do the movie tickets daily enough, and I don't go behind them to do them, so I'm not doing them on every farm, and I won't watch the ads for them. Because the ads are broken on my iPad. It takes me out of the game. every time. Every time I have to watch an ad. Even for the free on my main farm. After I get the second free one for an ad, it takes me out of my game. And it drives me absolutely insane. I don't mind staying in game and having to watch the ad for the reduction of the machine or for my extra free if it's really good. If I'm saving 8 diamonds and I'm watching a 30-second one, but every 90 days minimum we should be getting the 99-cent 100 diamond offer for those who don't want to spend a lot of diamonds but do want to have the ad free, or they don't buy the farm pass. That's a great way for them to get around it. Maybe a little over 90 days they could offer it, but once every 3 months isn't bad, or even once a month isn't bad. Give us another offer close to that that's even higher. Give us back the personalized offers for diamonds. Something. The ads just drive me absolutely nuts. So I haven't been doing them on all of my farms. I probably should. But I also can't transfer Deco to my main farm, and I want it on my main farm. It's not quite the same thing. I do. I really want it on my main farm. Oh, yeah. I want to... I actually had to report one. It's broken. The Royal Match one was broken. I accidentally touched it while it was doing the automated click thing. Where the person who always fails to complete it. I clicked on the screen by accident trying to do it myself, and it paused the whole thing. I absolutely couldn't touch the screen in any way until the ad was done. And then it took me out of the game, and I had to rewatch it, and I was like, not worth my reward. It was 1 voucher. It drove me absolutely insane. And yes, they're not realistic to them playing. So those. Let's get broccoli going. But we'll see. I just don't find it worth it. I would much rather I would love, they'll never tell us, but I wonder what the ad revenue they get is versus how much they've lost compared to giving us the 30% off. Somehow they cannot be making more in those ads than us buying the 30% off diamonds basically every month. Some of us were buying them on multiple farms every month, like me, just to make sure we kept getting them. You can't tell me they're making up that revenue by the ads we're watching. I really think they have to be. Russell, I agree. Sam too. And I really hope they figure out a balance. I know that they've had a position open in the company for monetization of games. I don't know if it's particular to one team or just in general, but I hope whoever gets that really can take into consideration the difference of a free-to-play game like Heyday and a pay-to-play game like Clash or Brawl Stars, where those are esports, there's more money to be made, you get more items. Brawl Stars has done something that I would love to see Heyday do, and I want to finish. I'm gonna check out what they're doing with it and see if I can come up with a way that it's viable for Heyday, and see if I can get that to be something. And if it can be, you guys will find out about it. But they've got to be changing some stuff. And I'm really hoping that whoever comes into that position listens to those content creators, listens to the community feedback, the community managers that are saying, this has been asked for. How do we not get this? Not for for the Twitch drops. I don't know if it's how many games you play. That's why I have to look at it. But they're getting they've been doing it there. They just did it for. So Brawl Stars goes into the tournament of like which team wins, and there's so many. For those who don't know, so the that's a different thing, Russell. That would be interesting to see how you could get that applied. Brawl Stars is considered an esport. Esports covers games like Call of Duty, Rocket League. There where big money is. You pay to play. People will come and pay to watch you play these games when you get to like the end tournaments. And if you haven't gotten into esports, it's a very competitive, interesting, and it's not like a Heyday arena. Very, actually, you know what? That actually is a good point, Sam. Filling boat crates is as close to an esport you can get when you are talking about somebody that's a boat rusher that's on the boat leaderboard. So if you want to talk about like an esport comparatively, it's like trying to fill the boat crate to a boat rusher who is not in your hood or is even in your hood. Because trust me, being in the same hood as one does not always get you an advantage. So when they do their big tournament for the championship, those are streamed on Twitch and YouTube. Usually Twitch has a higher watch ratio for these things. You can watch them, and then earn prizes for watching people compete. I'm telling you, it is sometimes the weirdest thing, but you can do it with other games out there. But Brawl Stars is the first Supercell game to be trying it. It's been enabled for Supercell itself before, but they're trying it for the first time. I saw the tweet come out. I don't know if that's the right word to call them anymore, even. And I'm curious to see how it works and goes, because it's no different than watching necessarily a content creator. So we'll see. Maybe it's something that can be applied to the content creation program. I'm gonna check it out and see. And maybe it's something that's worth it. And if it is, then they don't. Yes, basically, Sam. Is it not always in-game currency? Sometimes it's an exclusive item. Like, you can only get this deco, or you can only get this skin. You can only get this booster. You could earn X, and it depends on the esport. Call of Duty has their own version of it. Rocket League has one. I have won free cars by watching Rocket League's tournaments. How cool would that be if you could enable that for just coming to a stream and watching content creators even play Heyday? How many more people who don't know there's content creators would come to watch if they would enable the drops? And YouTube can do it too, not just Twitch. It can be done with YouTube. It's still fairly new to YouTube, but it can be done. How cool would that be for you guys? That's what I'm thinking. I'm just curious if there's a way to do it. Like, who would like to see an exclusive, like, every content creator has their own deco. And because you've watched that content creator for this many hours, you've been able to redeem and get via your connection to linked accounts of YouTube and Supercell ID, you get that deco. Or you would get that booster. Or maybe you got a pack of diamonds. That would be so cool. So I'm going to look at what Brawl Stars is doing and see. And then if it's something viable, I'm gonna try to like come up with a way to make a video for it. And I'll let you guys know if it's something that I think maybe could be done. But I'm really curious, and I would love to see it because I think it would really help boost getting the word out for other content creators. And not just like I just think there's some potential there. Because it could be different, you know. Everybody has their own content creators. You're not always going to match with everyone. So there has to be a way to do it within a program. And I'm curious to see how they're doing it, you know, with the Brawl Stars. So maybe it's a way I can find a way to bring it over. I don't know. I make no promises. It may be one of those things because it's just the tournament for Brawl Stars that they're watching that allows them to go in and get those drops because it's not one streamer, it's the tournament. but who knows? And I can check it out and see, and maybe use some of my skills, maybe talk to some of the other content creators and see what they think. See if there's a way to do it. Maybe Heyday could let each content creator stream on the Heyday channel, or feed their channel through somehow. So Peter, yes, but what she does is very different than allowing in-game items. So she gives rewards for watching through Streamlabs, and the points are earned, and it's through like a paid program, I believe, through Streamlabs. I don't know for sure exactly how it works. It's not something, as far as I'm aware, that's a part of the free package of Streamlabs. But I'm not as familiar with Streamlabs as I am with OBS. But it's not for in-game items. Well, I mean, every content creator gives in-game items like diamonds or farm passes, and maybe that's as close as we can get for my idea, because they're allowed to give so many away per quarter. So Ricky gives away farm passes, Phoebe gives away farm passes, Gizmo tends to give away diamonds, I believe, sometimes farm passes. So she does for Brawl Stars, yes. But that's different than what I'm talking about, Peter. So I've got to look a little bit more into it, but I got it while we were streaming. It popped up on my screen, the Twitch notification that don't forget to tune into the Brawl Stars for with drop enables, and that made me think of the idea. I'm gonna look into it. I don't know how long it'll take me to come up with something or find out the details, and if I can, but that's cool, HDL. That would be a cool idea. I'll see what it can come out to. See if I can come up with something. I wish everybody good luck tomorrow. If you don't have pets and you have lots of vouchers, go get your pets. Start with like the donkeys if you can, and a booster for your XP. Yes. Cindy, I have. And I have actually gotten to a point where I have just bought a couple of farm passes, because you can buy multiple at one time for the baby farm, and they're sitting there and I just redeem them at the time I want to get them, which is super easy to do. I'm gonna work on, I recorded with a sound screen recording of me doing a redemption of a farm pass this month with credits that I already had in. It seems hit or miss. The lower the baby farm, the harder it is to donate for some reason. Oh, Peter, I've been Supercell friends with my own farm stuff since it came out. Um, Cindy, it may also be if it's a recently started one, if the age confirm is set, they can't accept under a certain age. If it's under, it's not the level, it's an age, and it's and if it has the family friendly HUD, it can't accept. There's some kind of weird glitch that seems to be an issue with that. And I thought that they disabled it, but there are some farms that were started in a time period, and when that glitch was happening, and it's not fixed as far as I'm aware. That's still having issues. If I were you, and I know it stinks because you've already bought Farm Pass and you were already hoping to donate. Absolutely worst case scenario, and I know it's a pain, sign in every time and just don't worry about the donation. You also are limited to only donating, I believe it's 2 farm passes a month. So you also have to remember that. So if you have 3 or 4 baby farms, like I do, I just sign into the Supercell store for each of them. I buy a couple of them at a time that I've saved up for, and then I redeem them for the months that I want to, and they're sitting there. And that's the only way around it that you can ensure you're going to get your farm pass for. Okay, you guys. Buy your pets if you don't have them for tomorrow. Buy them tonight. Actually, they're ready to feed upon buying, so you can buy them tomorrow. 12 hours. Activate your booster before your XP booster before your anytime, Cindy. Anytime. Activate the XP booster before you're going to start feeding. Hope everybody makes lots of XP tomorrow. And I will see you all in Ricky's not streaming, remember, and I don't know that I have anything enough to do a back-to-back one, so no overnight stream. I will see you guys in Gizmo stream tomorrow. Phoebe's stream on Sunday. Is she streaming? Maybe Ricky next week. I will see you guys in whoever is streaming. You guys know where I am and where to find me. Alright, y'all. Happy farming. Bye, y'all.